tuned in to Frankie Rose's Crime Updates. You are now tuned in to Frankie Rose's Crime Updates.
Let's switch to suspense. Let's switch to suspense.
You are now tuned in to Frankie Rose's Crime Updates. Crime Updates. You are now tuned in to Frankie Rose's Crime Updates.
Good day, friends. I hope you're doing well. It's Frankie Rose. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about Kiely Rodni once again. She has still not been found, and neither has her car. So that means that the search for 16-year-old Kiely Rodni is continuing after she disappeared from that California town of Truckee. She was last seen at the party at the Prosser Family Campground around 12:30 a.m. Saturday, August 6th. So half hour past midnight this past Friday. Her ex-boyfriend, Jagger Westfall, said this past Wednesday that they had been texting before she went to that party, and he told her to be safe and don't do anything stupid. Now, the cops did release a picture of the sweatshirt Kiely was wearing before she went missing. It's a black sweatshirt with lyrics on it that say, "You don't want to be forgotten, you just want to disappear." Now, how ironic is that? Kiely's cell phone has been out of service since that party. So Kiely's mom, Lindsay Rodni Neiman, said Kiely texted her late Friday evening saying she was going to go to the party in about 45 minutes, but would be straight home afterwards. I told her to be safe and that I loved her, and she said, "Okay, Mom, I love you too." But she never came home. It's not exactly clear where the ex-boyfriend Jagger was when they were exchanging texts. So law enforcement are treating her disappearance as a possible abduction, basically because her vehicle, the silver 2013 Honda CRV, has been discovered. So the very distraught mom, Lindsay, reported Kiely missing after she woke up Saturday morning and realized that Kiely wasn't home. I called her, I sent texts, and she didn't answer. That's when I knew something was very wrong. Lindsay said it was extraordinarily out of character for Kiely not to respond to her text messages. A sheriff's spokesman, Angela Musalam, said we are treating her disappearance as an abduction, again, because they have not been able to locate her vehicle. On August 10th, 3:10 p.m., there was an update, and they say there are no new leads in the search for Kiely Rodni, according to multiple law enforcement agencies. And during that briefing, they said it has now been 5 days into the search, and Nevada County Sheriff's Captain Sam Brown said they are still gathering information. There is nothing being held back at this point. We just want to find Kiely. So Captain Brown said search dogs were also sent out again on Wednesday. There are multiple types of dogs: tracking dogs, evidence dogs, sadly, cadaver dogs. With agencies including the Sheriff's Department of Placer and Nevada counties in California, Washoe and Douglas counties in Nevada, the Truckee Police, the California Highway Patrol, and the FBI Airplanes, helicopters, sonar, and divers are in Prosser Creek Reservoir. The road to Kiely's home south of Donner Lake, which is a route that Captain Brown called treacherous, has also been searched extensively. Law enforcement and the family of Kiely have said that the second day the dive teams have spent searching the waters for Kiely. The campsite area is also outside of Truckee, 35 miles west of Reno, and only about 12 miles from Kiely's home. We are exhausting searching every area near the campground, said Placer County Sheriff's Office Public Information Officer Angela Musalam. The dive teams are among multiple agencies, 265 law enforcement personnel searching for Kiely by foot and by air. The FBI said it has 50 agents helping track leads. And at a press conference this past Tuesday, Placer County Detective Scott Elford said the case is being investigated as a missing persons case and not only a child abduction. Right now, we don't have any evidence to support the abduction theory, so right now, we're just not going to rule anything out. He said law enforcement has the same fears as the family, that it might be an abduction, but because nothing has proved to be that way, it's not, they can't get an Amber Alert or anything along those lines. So the sheriff's office also released a new video surveillance photo of Kiely taken from a store in Truckee. And from the surveillance video, this happened at about 6:08 Friday evening. She's wearing the wearing the clothes she had on at the party. Green dicky pants, a black spaghetti bodysuit, and black Vans. Family, friends, and police are asking for any and all teens actually to come forward with information and photos from that party. Law enforcement are investigating whether witnesses saw Kiely driving her car or leaving with someone. So Kiely was supposed to, at a teenager-only meeting. Oh, I'm sorry. So this is basically at a teen meeting after the fact. And Sammy Smith is a friend that has been trying to organize this. She said about 70 teenagers showed up, and the meeting was organized for teens who might be afraid of sharing information with police or parents about information that could help find Kiely. And meanwhile, law enforcement are sifting through hundreds of tips. As of this past Wednesday morning, the sheriff's office said they have received well over 300 tips. But none of those tips have really been viable at this point. After many failed attempts at reaching Kiely by her cell phone, it literally had been discovered that it had gone out pretty much since the time of that party. Sammy Smith was the last person to talk to Kiely, and she said Kiely was having fun at the party, just being a teenager. Everything she drank, I drank out of, and there was nothing that seemed to be off about her. We want this to go worldwide, Sammy said. About the search and her missing, she said she believed someone took Kiely and drove away with her in her car. Placer County detectives said the search is centered around Kiely's last known location, which is that party. The last cellular data they got from Kiely's phone was 12:33 Saturday morning, just past midnight. The sheriff's office would not say if they were working to search her cell phone history for information. I do believe the last call was to Sammy saying good night, get home safe, and I love you. That is unbelievably, the whole thing is sad. She's still a baby, 16 years old. If we remember back, not so smart. We just thought we were. So the sheriff's office has said, despite the numerous resources they have utilized, Kiely and her vehicle as of today, which is Friday the 12th of August, they have still found nothing. They're currently coordinating with the California Highway Patrol and the FBI, and they will be continuing their search. People that were there saw something. Placer County Sheriff's Lieutenant Josh Barnhart said at a press conference this past Saturday, someone knows, someone saw her, and they're just not coming forward. Anyone who was at that party that night, please come to law enforcement. Please go to the tip line. It is anonymous if they want to remain anonymous. Lieutenant Barnhart said investigators have collected a lot of videos from gas stations, private businesses, and residents, and they are going through them extremely slowly to make sure they do not miss any footage or signs of Kiely. But he said not getting any new leads from people who may have seen her at that party is getting very frustrating. People need to be coming forward. Officials with at least 16 local, state, and federal enforcement agencies are helping in the investigation, and search crews have been fanning out across the entire region of the California and Nevada state line. Dozens of family and friends are also searching. Law enforcement said a helicopter has been searching from the air along the I-80 corridor between Donner Summit and the Nevada border, and Marine units from 3 local sheriff's offices have searched at the Prosser Creek Reservoir. So I'm not quite sure if they're done with that reservoir. It's somewhere around 70, 75 feet deep. So I'm not quite sure how good all of their sonar and what have you is. We're struggling with clues, and so searches aren't super successful if you don't have a direction. The last image found so far is at that Truckee business at 608, showing what she was wearing that evening, and hopefully that image might jog somebody's memory. 2 of Kiely's friends told the Reno Gazette that Kiely was in a good mood Friday night. The party, they said, was much bigger than what they had expected. They thought, maybe a few dozen people, but instead 200 to 300 showed up, including teens and university students from Reno. So Kiely was able to skip a year of high school and graduated on June from the high school. The Trustee Public School has confirmed this. She planned to attend Sierra College this fall, her mom has said. So as we know, Lindsay received a text from Kiely late Friday night saying she was leaving for the party. So she did head out and give her mom the heads up. She didn't take anything she would need to be a runaway. Money, credit cards, nothing like that has been taken or used. So this is very much a mystery. Kiely is 5'7", about 115 pounds, with long blonde hair and hazel eyes. She wears a nose ring and has the number 17 tattooed on her ribs. Her car is a silver 2013 CRV with California plate 8YU R127. So anyone with information on her whereabouts is asked to call the sheriff's office at 530-886-5375 or the anonymous tip line 530-581-6320. Press option 7 or email sheriff_TAHOEINVESTTIPS at placer.ca.gov. Kiely's family has put up the website findkiely.com, and they have also announced a $50,000 reward. They have a GoFundMe set up to help with the massive expenses. So we're at a week tonight at midnight that Kiely has been missing and not a single clue of what may have happened to her. I am still concerned about all those waterways and the depth of them. I don't know, this might be a good one for Adventures with Purpose again. If Kiely is not found soon, I'm trying to hold out hope for this family, but like every other case, the longer the time goes by, the scarier it seems to get. So friends, that is what I have for you so far. As always, I will continue to watch for more updates and do my best to keep everyone up to speed on what is going on in Kiely's case. So for now, friends, cheers. Thank you for spending this time with me. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.